So for step 40, the front wheels and the rear wheels. Well, we need to get the foam inserts inside the tires and then attach the chrome wheels. So here are all of the foams for this. Here are all of the tires for this. And there are our chrome wheels. So we've got to put all of those together. So I'll set this up and let's go ahead and do that. So if we work on the front wheel first, here is our front foam, and we got to push out the centerpiece, and we've got to get this into this, which isn't too bad. So I'm kind of spreading the wheel apart as I push in, and I'm going to try and get this into the center all the way around, and then I'm going to push that up into there, so that I can get that into the center. There we go. And same again on this side. And once it's inside, I start kind of pushing it around to make sure that it's actually going in nice. So you see how if I pull the wheel apart, like on either side, the foam is actually nicely sitting in the center, and I'm just kind of doing that all the way around, is kind of pulling it out a bit so that it can breathe, if you want to call it that way, and that way you're making sure that the foam actually is sitting in there the way it's supposed to. And once you've done that, you kind of get an idea. You can see the foam all the way around through on the inside, and it should be sitting in there the correct way. So I'm happy with that. So now we just got to get the wheel on. Now I'll decide which one I want facing out, not that it really matters. And this is just like any other wheel install that you would do. These wheels are actually pretty easy to put on. And on this side, we'll just make sure we push that into the grooves of the tire. And there we go. So there is one front wheel on, and the foam's all inside. They're really quite nice. And I did the other one as well. So there's our front tires. So now we need to do the rear tires. So same thing again. We're going to push out the center for the foamy, and now we're going to get them in these. I have to say I love the tires for this car. This is really soft, pliable rubber, which means there's probably a lot more grip. So same thing again. We got to get this all in there. Now these will be a little tougher just because there's a lot more of it. It's a lot thicker, but we just have to work our way around and get those foams in there. Again, I'm kind of pulling the tires apart at the same time, trying to get as much going inside there all the way around. And again, I'm kind of pulling the rubber on both sides just to try and make these as even as we can. That looks pretty good to me. So there we have our foams inside of our rear tire. And now I'll just decide which way is which. I guess we'll go with that way facing out. And I've just got to cut this off the parts tree. Make sure that that's good, yes. And we'll pop these in. And we're going to push those into the grooves. And there we go. So there is one of our rear tires. Very cool. I love these tires. They just feel so soft. They're going to offer a lot of traction. Love it. Okay, well, I guess we'll do the other one just because I've got it here. So let's put in another one. And work my way around. And again, I'm kind of pulling the rubber around as I go, allowing it to kind of slip into place. There we go. Oh, that needs more. No, that's good. So there we have our foams inside there. So we're going to do the same thing. Let's get the wheel, and I think we'll go with this side facing out. So we'll stick the wheel in there. Awesome. And there we have our other wheels. So there's our two rear wheels and there's our two front wheels. Now the only thing left to do is I'm going to white letter the tires. And again, I won't show it here. I'll just go ahead and do it. But there is a video right here that shows you how I do the white lettering for the tires. And once that's done, we're going to move on to step 41 and attach the wheels.